so we can be the same race, the human race. Love is all we need. Yeah, love is all we need. Yeah, yeah. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. Yeah, yes we need. Stop hating on each other. We can learn from another. Come together like birds. Money and sex, religion and race can separate a human race. Let's come together and love. We've got to learn to love each other, no matter the sea and color. Cause we bleed the same color. To every nation, we need each other. Love is all we need. Hey, yeah. Love is all we need. To every nation and every creed, love is all. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. Yeah, yes we do. Love is all we need. Learn how to love another like a brother. Love is all we need. Every sister and the mother, we got to learn how to love one another. All we need. Every the same color, different colors of another. Love is all we need. All we need. Need healing in America. Corruption, suffering, separation in the government, division in the politics. Family fabrics got some issues. Compromise truth. We don't know what to do. Need love. Free from abuse, everything's so confusing because the lie is a new truth. You can't trust what you hear. Conspiracy seems to control your mind with fear. Spread love without a caucasian. Black, brown, yellow, or white. Come on, grab a hand and hug them real tight. Yeah, same place, offer some love and show some love, real love, and begin to build again. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. To every nation and every creed, love is all. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. Yeah, yes we need. Love everybody. Oh yeah. Yes, God loves. Yes we need it. Love to do anything. Never defeated. You have agape in your soul. Agape in your soul. Agape in your soul.
In the world that spins around, full of noise without a bound, there's a voice that's calm and deep. It's Eric G with thoughts to keep. Random thoughts with Eric G, where ideas flow and minds are free. Every story, every angle, a mental journey to untangle. Random thoughts with Eric G.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's going on today, y'all? How y'all feel, man? This is your little big brother, Eric G. I want to welcome each and every one of y'all back to a brand new episode of Random Thoughts with Eric G. Hey, y'all, man, I am excited to be back. Like I tell y'all, this season has been a great season so far. I'm on episode 6, y'all. I've really been pushing these damn shows out. I've really been pushing these shows out left and right, man. This week, like I said, for the last few episodes, this has been my throwback guest episode. When I've been breaking on guests that really means a lot to me from the past, and we have a conversation, catch up with them, see where they at now. And man, like I said, we all grow, man. We change. I want to see what these beautiful people are doing today. And today is like just like every other, man. It's the last episode of the Throwback Week, and I can't. I'm so happy. Also, man, I gotta shout out this week local spotlight artist whose music you heard at the beginning of the show, Mr. Kenny J. Wilkins. Man, thank you so much, brother, for coming on the show. We got a chance to talk about like his upbringing and like he's from New Jersey, but he got that down south feel. Thank you so much, Kenny. He also got a new podcast coming out called Real Talks, Real Thoughts with Kenny G. Man, I can't wait for y'all to check that out. I might be a guest. I'm just saying, I'm saying this out. I'm saying it right now. I might be a guest. All right, so let's do like I always do, a random thought, man. So I've been really trying to figure out my random thought today, and the thing that come to mind is clout. That's my random thought today is clout. People doing too much shit for clout nowadays, man. Like why is the internet so full with people trying to get attention? And don't get me wrong, I'm one of them. I'm on the list too. I'm trying to get attention. You see me up here doing my shows like everybody else, but it's like we at the place now where everybody's just doing shit just to do it. I really watched a clip of somebody really robbing somebody for views. Like it was just one clip I seen last night. I never forget it. This guy literally walks into Walmart, starts screaming, and said, "Nobody cares, nobody cares," and shave his head in the middle of the aisle just to get views. Another guy who got fired from McDonald's decided to jump his ass in his damn car and run straight into the fucking building on live just to get views. Didn't think he wouldn't go to jail. Motherfucker, you don't sit your goddamn ass down somewhere. We just need to change, man. I'm getting to the place now. I'm tired of seeing people do shit for clicks and likes, man. It ain't that important, man. At this damn point, man, y'all prostitutes. That's what it is. Y'all prostitutes. Y'all just want to show something just to get something. That's what it is. And we got to change it up, man. We got to switch it up. I'm getting tired of saying the same shit all the time. Show me somebody being something positive and stop doing the shit just for the likes. All right, that's just my random thought, man. All right. Also, one thing I want to talk about too before we start the show, and this is a serious topic. Over the weekend, man, and I've been talking about my city of Henderson, North Carolina. Yo, we done had like 3 shootings in one weekend. And I want to give my not condolences. I want to just pray for the young lady that got shot at a house party. Thank God, man. I know some people that was actually there and who left right before it happened. But yeah, I want to give my support to her family. I also want to thank the mayor of the town, Miss Melissa Elliott. She did a walkthrough of the town yesterday with a group of strong like people, and they prayed for the city. That's one thing I think we really need to get back to, actually praying for the city, man. I wish I could have made it. I didn't have a chance to make it yesterday, but we want to change. We need to change, and keep saying we're gonna do a change and not do a change. It's the problem. It's the problem. Oh, my guest just check out. Anyway, she should be back in the. Oh, there she go. Anyway, but yeah, man, like I said, man, that's one thing I think we need to do. We need to pray for our city and get Henderson back on part, man, because too much going on and it's happening too fast. We got to protect these kids, protect the youth. That's just my biggest thing. All right, so let's get into today's shows, man. And I talk too much. I get myself out of breath. This guest right here, man, has been on my show, I would say at least a good handful of times, man. And I call her my sister in podcast, man. She always come on, man. She give you that monotone until she got to cut your ass out. Then there's a whole nother story with her. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna bring my sister on, man. She I don't know. I don't think she go by the name this no more. I'm gonna call her though. She go by Goddess, but I know it's Telitha. Come on, sis. Hey.
Hi.
What's up, stranger? How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Hey, I'm alive. I can't complain. How you been feeling?
I'm good. No complaints.
Look at that smile. Like you see that smile in a long time. How you feeling? Look at that.
I was excited. I saw me in your opening. I was like, oh my gosh.
You see my new little setup now? I got a new little setup going. I like this.
And your own song. I'm excited for you. That's amazing.
Oh, I got a theme song. Look, I'm famous now. I got theme
You're
songs.
famous.
Man, so before we get started, I'm gonna start asking you questions. I want everybody to check out the last few times you've been on my show.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Let's go.
You know what? Y'all are gonna hate me or love me. It's all good. Let's go.
All right, then find yours.
I'm just gonna let you know that I really don't know the lyrics.
Because that's not my purpose. I am here to love. So whether I receive it back or not, I'm still gonna give it. And no, I'm just saying, like, you're right in your situation, and I'm just saying, for me, it was never like that. I choose to be gray. I don't live in a black and white existence as it relates to intimacy and the male and female dynamic in a relationship. I actually told my man the other day that I wanted to flip roles with him, and I wanted him to be the woman because I wanted to show him affection. When I do meet my next man, I'm not bringing baggage. I'm not bringing all of those emotions. And if he doesn't text me good morning, I'm not going to just jump and assume he's cheating on me. You know, I really had to get comfortable in the fact of knowing my expectations are mine. Just because it's important to me doesn't make it important to him. That it's okay to have ugly emotions. I've seen my kids die 100 different ways in my head. Pictures. You know, I have ugly thoughts. I'm a human. You know, we need to know that it's okay. Just because we have the thought doesn't mean that it makes it. You know what? I do, but I don't, because I've gone through a lot of mental crisis over the last couple of weeks. So
yes,
I know Eric.
Hold on. First of all, ain't nobody said shit but you, Goddess. Ain't nobody said a damn thing but you. And I said, yo, this supposed to be my sister. Why is she calling this out loud?
Has been written in stone. I can feel it coming in, I feel it in my bones. You guilty, protected, never alone. Captain, you know.
Oh my gosh, I hate you so much.
Hey, man. Hey, sis, you always bring it on the show. You always bring it on the show. So, y'all, that's checking out the guy that's been on my show for the last few seasons.
Oh, wow.
How you feel looking back? How you feel looking back at all of that, man?
Wow. Just wow.
Oh my God! See, this is the reaction I love. So every guest I brought on, I did a throwback clip. Yo, I love this reaction. She is surprised. I love this.
It's only been a year.
It feels like 20, don't it?
It's closer to 2 years, I think, maybe.
Yeah, about 2, almost 2.
Oh
man, so
gosh. Hey, look, my earrings are still the same though.
Right. We know it's crazy. I tell everybody this right here, man. When it comes to you, I feel like you give either like 1 or 2 different versions of you, and you can be that really hype, like hype preppy you, or you can be that real monotone. I want you to understand that the world doesn't revolve around everybody, and I've been there. And you give those.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so let's get into it. So first thing first, Mr. Telitha, I'm gonna call you that. What do you let everybody know who you are first? Who ain't watch all those clips? Let them know who you are first.
Well, I actually go by Thalia now. Thalia is a name that means a lot to me. And Goddess to a Demon is my brand. So I'm kind of stepping away from the goddess piece of it. It's become a trending thing to do, to name yourself goddess. And I'm not a trend. So I had to step away from that. Although it's a brand, people know me as such. it's not like I'm not going to answer to it. It's just no longer who I am in my process.
Right. Oh man, so how has this? You've been on a journey in this podcast world, this content creating world. You've been on a crazy journey. So how has it been, man? What are you up to now?
Right now I think I'm just at the end process of trying to rediscover myself. I had to really sit and hold myself accountable for my past relationships, my past failures. And I'm just, I got to a space in which if they were still here, I would want to apologize for them for the way that I behaved during the relationship. Um, it's really important to me to be strong in every aspect, especially emotionally, since I am such a sensitive person. So I've been
I call you so the sensitive part, but go ahead.
So I've just been working to ensure that I can get stronger in that regard because my intention is to be a conduit of sorts. So people can talk to me and I can kind of, I call it a dialysis of sorts. So I can cycle their energy and send them back some good energy so they can think clearly. That's my goal.
And you know what? I love that. That's what I love about you, though, God. Is I can't call you. I'm gonna say sis. I call you T baby. What do you want to call you? T baby, God. It's like because y'all don't understand. This is my sister right here, man, and she don't even talk to me no damn more. She didn't like bypass my messages and stuff. I ain't gonna say it out loud. But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying. What I like about you though is that you always try to find the brighter side of life. Sometimes, even though when you feel like the cards you've been dealt hasn't been in your favor. And I always give you more power to that because I know it's hard. Some days have been hard, and I've seen that with you. We have had conversations about it offline, that how hard days can be. And where do you see yourself at now? Because I knew a few months ago. Because we supposed to have had a up to date interview anyway. But I was going through life just like you was going through life, and I said I stepped away from podcasting. So what do you see yourself at now? How do you overcome your life situations now? I know that I'm trying to play all your business out there, but I know that you deal with a loss of your daughter's dad. I know that you was in a loss of a relationship, and everything was hitting you at one time. How are you dealing with everything now?
I don't think that you ever really get over anything. You just kind of adapt. It's been different without Andre. Yet I still cuss him out. So, it's still kind of like he's here because, his daughter's very stubborn. But, I just never focus so much on the trauma as much as I do right past it. So I can see everything falling apart, but I'm recognizing what's being built. So I was able to kind of yin yang my situation to work for me. So I wasn't focused on everything that I was losing. And with regards to the relationship, him and I are still friends. He was just here. And I was so grateful. I was so grateful because I actually got to pour love into him from a friend role and just give him the encouragement he needed, and that was a win for me. I know a lot of women wouldn't see it that way, but just because our relationship didn't work out doesn't mean that he's a bad person, and I still genuinely love him, but it's just changed. So it was a really amazing experience for me because I'm starting to learn what true unconditional love is.
Come on now. Look at you growing up. Look at you growing up. Oh my God, man. So into the podcast world. How has been, because you done changed your goddess or demon so many times.
I have.
You know what I'm saying? And I still remember, like I said, what was the anchor? You know what I'm saying? I'm here for that. So where are you now in the podcast world? Because I just see you now. I don't think everybody noticed you be in so many different chats and rooms and all this other stuff. Where are you at now with it?
I've actually kind of withdrawn from a lot of that. There's a lot of paranoia and anxiety in the world right now, and you're hearing it in these rooms. The information that's being shared is very biased, and there's almost a desperation in their tone. So I did have to step back from that. Unhinged while anchored, I actually have a new concept idea for my show, and I want to get back into recording. I mean, I have a new little tapestry. This is an ampersand because I don't believe in either or. I believe that you can be an and. You can be both sensual and sexual. You just have to be able to find your own balance. And it's just I really would like to help people find themselves. One of the things we enjoyed as children was our imagination play, but we're not allowed to do that when we grow up. So wouldn't it be fun just to go outside and splash in the puddle and not worry about a bill? I want to encourage people to find themselves without their titles.
Right.
Because when you were a kid, you were just Eric. You weren't Eric the podcaster, Eric the dad, Eric the husband, Eric the worker. You were none of that. You were just Eric. So how can you find yourself?
So let me say this right here, though. I do think that I think what we're doing now, what I do, I can't say about anybody else with me. I think that doing these shows like this right here is living out that childhood fantasy of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm able now to, because a dream of mine was always to be a newspaper reporter. I want to do these big in-depth interviews, and you see Phil Donahue or you see Oprah or whatever. I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk to people, and to see that I'm able to do that now is living out that, like doing this, like right now. You don't understand. Like for me right now, I'm excited. I'm so excited to even talk to you, see your growth, because even without doing these type of like platforms, I wouldn't be able to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see, I like looking at, like, how many clips I had to go back through just to find those clips for your intro, and to see where you were when we first started talking until where you at now. And like I said, it's not perfect. I know you're not perfect, but I can see the light in your face though. I can see the light in your face though. You know what I'm saying? And you doing it, and normally the time, and normally I'm gonna be honest with y'all because y'all know behind the scenes. Normally she be back there with her little hookah, her little vape, just chilling, and I haven't seen that today. So I can see there's a difference in you. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you like trying to give back and trying to like help people find their true calling. Like, have you feel like you found yours?
I'm still in process. I have a minority voice, right? The words that I utilize are not commonplace. And so I'm labeled a pick me because I often seem to align with the men. But that's not true. I really try to stay neutral. And if there's some factuality in what's being spoken on, I'm going to align with that. Now, is it 100? No. Yet we don't allow ourselves to have that middle ground. It's like, if you say this, all women are this. Women are coming out of the woodwork to tell you, I'm not like that. Okay.
Right.
So if you're not like that, why are you angry?
Come on.
Why are you so insistent on defending everyone when it's true? And I have a very unpopular opinion, and you're going to be the first person to hear it. In every group, there's the entry people, right? And those are usually not your best, right? We don't send our best to the front. So there's a group of people, Black women right here, white women right here that are interchangeable. It's just the color is different. The mentality, the way they behave, the disrespect, the irrational way in which they carry themselves, and the expectations they set against the world. But if we spoke on that, I'm a racist, I'm a pick-me, I'm all of these other, derogatory names. When I'm just trying to call attention to it, because once we can actually recognize it, that's when we can move past it. But nobody wants to recognize it because you're not talking about me. Okay, Papa.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this right here though, and let's go back to what I said for my random thought. Is the internet? Everybody got a view. Everybody got to feel like they can say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? And you can't debate it. They don't want you so you can't say they're against it. You can't have a different viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about people who, like me, for example. I don't go along with the flow all the time. My podcast ain't gonna be the same thing as everybody else's show. Yes, I'm gonna say some stuff that I feel like is right. Now, if you feel like it's wrong, we can have a conversation about it. And maybe you can change my opinion. Maybe I can change your opinion. But we can't get nowhere without actually having a real dialogue first. You know what I'm saying? And I think the internet, but this one thing we gotta realize, the internet is just that. It's just a room for people who had never been heard before to feel like they can say what the fuck they want to say. And that's where we at now. Where when you have your opinion, everybody just because it's not the same as everybody else, they're gonna jump on, hey, no, you're wrong. You're this, you're that, you this. Like, first of all, pull your panties out your ass. It's not that deep. Like, it's really not that deep.
I've watched in rooms where the disrespect, and I will admit, call me a pick me, whatever you want, it's the women that are showing the most disrespect. We are calling men gay. We're calling them female dogs. We are going all out of extreme because they're saying that they're frustrated. If we break away the words and we just listen to the intentionality and the message, you can see that both sides are just frustrated. They want to be loved, yet nobody wants to do the work required to achieve it. They just want it handed to them. What are you willing to do to prove that you're worthy of that relationship? I shouldn't have to prove anything. Okay, you're right. Then stay miserable. Because even as religious people would see, God doesn't just hand you a ticket to heaven. You have to prove yourself to get there. So why wouldn't you have to prove yourself to be worthy of a relationship?
But I mean, even if you, and I think people don't understand when I think people's definition of proving yourself or changing for the better is misconstrued. I think that people don't understand that I had this conversation. I remember me and my wife first got together, and we was talking. It was like, well, I think we had a conversation, and she had said, she was like, I don't think I should have to change who I am for a man. And I'm not saying, and I remember I told her, I said, it's not about changing who you are, but you are allowed to grow from who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you stay the same as you was a year ago, you're not evolving. You're still stuck. So you know what I'm saying? So we do got to grow into being the person for each other. We got to grow into blossoming our relationship, moving forward with where we are. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard stories of women who have met somebody, and just meeting that somebody greatly changed the impact and the trajectory of their life, in which they just automatically started to change, like you said. It's not going to be indicative of every person you meet, of course, but when it's somebody that you genuinely would want to spend time with, it's an automatic thing. It just happens, and if you're willing. But if you're just fighting it at every aspect and you're not doing this for me, you haven't messaged me this morning, you don't love me. You haven't given me flowers, you haven't done this. I haven't told you that that's what I wanted, but you haven't done it, and you suck. Like, come on.
But you know what? That's the problem is nobody don't, and that's so, I guess because we're in the social media world, nobody know how to have a real conversation anymore though. You know what I'm saying? Communication has always been a problem. I think we as a whole is lacking. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody trying to hear each other. Nobody trying to understand what each other's likes and wants are anymore. Think about it. We're in a world that's divided between political, religion, and viewpoints. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's trying to hear the other side before they make their own opinion of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I think that's where we at now. We need to learn how to, like move out of that and move to a place where we can be more inclusive of each other.
And because I'm in a space where I like to hold accountability, even if it's me, I'm gonna fall on my sword. If you got me, you got me. Yet anytime I go to speak through that line of accountability, I am often cut off and my thought is not completed. So it does make me look and appear a bit delusional or not completely put together, because what I'm trying to say doesn't make sense in this practical world. I am really trying to show people that humanity is lost. We are so focused on the tangible. I don't care about your money. If you come to me and you talk about money, I'm not interested in you. If you come to me and talk to me about properties you own, I get it. That's not a flex for me. Who are you character-wise? What kind of integrity do you carry? Are you going to cut my cucumbers for me? Because that's the thing that's important to me. Cut my cucumbers because I waste so many. You know, right. It's like I want the little things, hold me at night. Not all the time though, because body heat sometimes is a little raunch, but
see, you're the same person as always. All right, go ahead. I got you. Hey, no, hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. I know that you just said I want to let you finish thought. I think what you're saying too is, I don't think that the fact is that you're wrong or whatever. I don't think you're wrong in what you're feeling. I think how you go along with it. So you give a drawn out explanation of your feelings. You give a
nice way of saying I'm long-winded, but yes.
A little bit. I still love you though. A little bit. But no, you give a drawn out explanation of your feelings. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is like, okay, what is she trying to say? Because she's not saying it. You know what I'm saying? And my wife the same way. She go around the world before she gets to what she means. And sometimes you have to take your time to be like, okay, slow it down, bring it to me, and just be direct. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why people take what you're saying as being a pick me or being or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not trying to hear what you're saying, because you're going around what you're saying, but you just like, they're ready to be straight in their face.
What I'm actually doing is trying to prevent any arguments from happening, because if I were to speak from my straight voice, I'm going to upset some feelings. I'm going to hurt your feelings because it sounds so rude and so abrupt. So I'm trying to explain what I'm trying to get to. And it's to lessen the blow. And it is a defense mechanism because nobody really tries to understand me. And at this point, I really honestly don't care. The people who need to find me. My nickname is God is Poppins. I show up when I'm supposed to. I'm not bound to anything anymore. I'm not in desperation. Like, if I don't have this, my world is over. It's just, I know what's coming for me and I'm patient because, time. ...
You know what? You are God. You are like Goddess Poppins, because I see you like once every 2 years now. Anyway, but because y'all don't understand, man. I hit up all the time. We used to hit each other up all the time. We don't even see each other on the spaces no more. All right, but
you know what? I pulled away from all the podcasters, and it's not because they did anything wrong. My whole demeanor changed. I don't want to have sexual conversation, and that's normal adult conversation, right? I have to practice a different kind of decorum now because I'm under a different discipline. So I'm going to stand out even more than I did before, you know? So it was just a natural progression. I absolutely adore them. I just know that I'm going to be the oddball now because I just can't have the same conversations I had before.
You know, I like I don't know. I told you this right in the message too. Though I feel like we all pulled away from that group we was in, and everybody is basically doing their own thing. But you know, but also I thought about it too because I talked to Emron. Me and Emron. If y'all don't know who Emron is, she's the owner of Opulence Radio. But I spoke to Emron, and she was like, look, Eric, life has been life, and we always going through something right now, and we all trying to figure out how to make this happen, and it's hard. And I said, you is right, because life has been kicking my ass for the past few months, and I had to. It took me a minute to bounce back.
I know that she will probably watch this episode, and I want her to know that I still love you. We haven't talked in a while, but hi, Emron.
We know what she said the same thing. Emron took a big break from it too. Emron stepped away from it, and we talked the other day, and she was telling me about what she had going on. And I'm like, yo, we are going through it. And I think everybody took a break at the same damn time. It was like, look, life is hitting us. This summer was a hard summer. It was a hard summer. Oh man, but so let me go move over a little bit. Let's get into the personal life, okay? Because I want to get into the mom because you are a mom, a grandmother. You work hard. You got 20 hats, and I've been seeing you post your daughter a lot lately. I've been seeing the growth in what she's doing. So how has it been? How's the growth in between like helping your daughter and your granddaughters?
Well, you do have a little bit of more access than the general public since we're Facebook friends. But
yep.
I you know, I'm really proud of her. The baby, you know, she's nonverbal. She sings, which is so freaking cute. She sings Moana and she'll sing Frozen, and she's got a good extensive vocabulary. She just can't really put it into sentences yet. So we're just encouraging that. And my granddaughter is basically my daughter too. So, you know, she's doing what she needs to. She's excited. She finally got some new school clothes. So, you know, she's all diva'd out. She looked so freaking cute this morning, like amazingly cute. And she did it herself. I've started to let her get herself ready in the morning so she has a little bit of independence. And she has just been eating it up. I don't know if you can see it, but look at it.
I can look glare on it. Okay, there she go. There she go. All right now. All right. She got a smile on her face. She got a smile on her face. Look at her. She happy. You know, and I love that. I love that right there too, man. I'm calling you T baby. Love that T baby. You know, I love that, man, because I remember that we had a conversation a while back, and you was telling me the struggles you was going through, and I was like, yo, to see that through your posts and see like your personal life now, I'm like, yo, she's changing. She's happy. She's starting to get happy.
And I don't know that I'm necessarily happy. I definitely have kept my personal life off of the internet because people are mean. But I have a good motivation now. You know, I have something that has kept me focused. And, you know, I appreciate the momentum I'm currently carrying. Is it the best? Absolutely not. Is it the way that I know it's going to end? No. But I have a tenacity that many would never imagine. So just never count me out because I really am working towards my goal.
You're doing it though. You're doing it, man. And like I said, I can see the brightness in you now. Like that's the thing is, I see that brightness. You know, you said, and I know you.
Okay, I see you.
I mean, I was gonna call you a red bone, but that's neither here nor there. But your face red as hell right now. I ain't gonna say it out loud. But anyway, you look so easy breezy right now. I swear to God. But look, man, I want to keep like seeing you grow, man. I really want to keep seeing you grow, and I see that the growth. I see the growth in you. I tell you this all the time. I see the growth in you. I see it happening.
Thank
and
you.
where I've always told you that I see it happening with you, and I can tell. I knew when you do like I do. I can see when you smile, your eyes say you hurt. I could tell when you were smiling, your eyes say you hurt it. But I see a brightness in your eyes. Maybe because we ain't talked in 20 years and you started to talk to me. But that's what it is.
I just, it's not that anything necessarily has changed in my dynamic. I just have a better footing and an understanding of how to maintain. I cut my monthly bills in half. I've done, all of these different things to maintain my life, right? And I've reached a space that I don't require anybody to come in and pay my bills for me. Please don't. I want to take care of my own bills. Now, if we end up later down the line sharing some responsibility, cool. But that's not yours. I need to ensure that I'm always taking care of the base because this is my base.
Hold on, baby. All right, I'm sorry, man. My wife just walked past me. I'm like, what the hell going on? All right. Anyway, I say this. I say it live now. I'm telling you the truth. I don't even care no more. I'm saying it live. Yeah, she just walked right past me. Like, okay. Anyway, I'm listening. What you say?
No, I'm just saying that I've just matured past the current mindset of society. I don't carry that man is the provider. He needs to pay the bills. He needs to do this. He needs to do this. No, I don't subscribe to that. A man is so much more than his wallet. So come to me. We'll work. We'll see. My life will be my life. I can't subscribe anymore. I just see so many people miserable, and I want to love into my man. I want to build him up. I want him to always know that I've got his back 100%. And when he can't, I will. That's my motivation and my goal. And call me a pick me, call me whatever you want. I really don't care about that anymore because that speaks more to the person who's calling me the name than it does about me. I don't know why my presence threatens you, but you should take that up with your God because I don't have time.
We know, and I don't think that your presence is threatening. It's the fact is that you're boisterous in what you feel. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you stand on business when it comes to how you feel, whether you feel like if people are going to agree with it or not. And I know that you say you soften your tone a little bit with it, but you stand on business. Like if you feel that this is how things is going, you don't want nobody to change your mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And when they try to, you're like, hey, wait a minute, I'm not talking what you're talking. I'm talking about how I feel. And I appreciate you for that. And I think that's something that, because again, I watch these shows. I watch all these shows, these clips to get it. And I was thinking, I said, yo, that's the guy that's right there that I know. The Telitha, the T baby, you know what I'm saying? Like that's who I know right there. Like she's gonna talk her shit because she ain't afraid to tell you how she feel. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna carry on to my next conversation real quick. Would you ever go back into a world like we did with the marathon show? I think that you was like this year, earlier this year, you was like, whoa, there's a lot coming at one time. Would you ever go back into that world?
I have to say that wasn't a horrible experience because Montel and I have talked almost every single day since he was on my panel, when he came to my show. I've gained such an amazing friend in him. We video chat and send video messages back and forth, because that's personal. And that's one thing that was important to me. So he just stuck with it. So it wasn't a horrible experience. Would I go back? I'm a glutton for punishment, so possibly. Right. I'm just in a different space now. I really am trying to be non-confrontational because again, my discipline is different. My whole existence is different because I've got a different goal, a different motivator. So being somebody's friend is not my goal, which it was the beginning of the year. I really was trying to be friendly to some.
Right.
But
We ain't gonna get negative,
I get it. I'm not going to be your cup of tea, especially because I do come from a different vein. I get it. I just don't need to be disrespectful in order to be different. And I feel that that's where a lot of people and I are always going to come to a disagreement, because as soon as they disagree with me, I'm delusional. I'm everything, except my name. And I don't have to do that to get my point across.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, and I think next one. I don't know if I'm gonna be on it or not, but if I get invited, I'm there. Then I think the next one. I think this one that everybody said it too. I talked to DC. I told everybody. Everybody said the same thing, that it was so negative filled around it. It was a lot of negativity going on, and it wasn't what it was supposed to be. Which my first season doing it, I was like, my first year I did. I'm like, oh, it's cool. We all getting here. We all getting like the chance to meet and bond. This second year, I was like, oh wow, we arguing in this mug. We gotta argue. All right.
It was just harder for me. I would try to agree, but I was still in the wrong. So it didn't matter how I tried to approach it. It was just me. And I did get to hear them talk about me, and most people would be like super angry. I learned from that. Was it hurtful? Absolutely. It hurt my feelings to listen to them psychoanalyze me and be completely wrong. The only person who truly stood up for me was Raw. And, for that, I owe him so much, because he recognized the why of what I was doing and just accepted me for me. And that's cool. It was a great experience. I learned a lot from it. I have no regrets. There are hard feelings. There's just some people. I'm okay if we never talk again. It's okay.
Now I had a negative experience too. I'm gonna bring this up to you because you was part of my negative experience, and I'm gonna tell you this to your face. It was a part on the show with my glasses. Hey yo, so it was a part of the show. I told it was last time we talked. It was a part, and my lens popped out in the middle of us talking. Hey yo, and what made me mad is you the only one who called that shit out, man. And I still, man, you heard me say it in the clip, y'all. If y'all watch the clip at the beginning of the show, you heard me say nobody called it out, but she gonna be my sister. She gonna call it out on in front of everybody, and she see me trying to fix them bitches, right? She see me trying to fix them damn lenses. And soon as called out, I said, "Oh, so." And I was trying to. So now I'm wearing contacts. See, look, I ain't having this happen no more. Oh man, that was hilarious! Oh my god, I went back and watched that, and I cried laughing when I watched that. That was a good moment. That was a great moment. Cause you called me out. She's like, did your lenses pop out your glasses? Like, oh no.
I am nothing but observant. I notice probably more than I should.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Hey man, but you know what? I love you kept it real with me though. You it was in front of everybody, but you kept it real. I love it. It's cool. I ain't gonna cry. I will when I turn these damn cameras off. But I ain't gonna cry. Hey, no, man.
You know what? We're gonna call it even, because you just played a whole slew of video of me that was so. I was just, and you ended it with my horrible karaoke.
I love it. That was hilarious.
So bad. It was so bad. I was so nervous.
Oh, yeah. You know what? But you know what I love about karaoke? I love about doing karaoke, that everybody got a chance. Because I started this season off with the karaoke night. And because I'm not doing, it's not gonna be my finale this year, which is I got something really big planned. But I love to get a chance to see everybody just have a good time and be a little tipsy. Well, it was perfect that year because it was Cinco de Mayo. And everybody got a chance to like let their hair down, have a great time. And even if you sung bad and didn't know the words, we had a great time.
Yeah, that's subjective. You notice I haven't been back, but that's okay.
You're welcome to come back on any tipsy karaoke. You're welcome. Come back and sing your heart out.
I am okay on that. Any singing I do will definitely be on a more intimate scale for just one.
I got
and that will only be because they love me and they wouldn't leave me for destroying their eardrums. So
no, whatever. It's if you could take my bare white voice, you can take anybody else's. Hey, but no, it was, you know what I would say, Dre. I love about doing those type of shows because I've never did like no tipsy karaoke has been the same. Everyone has been different. And I remember one year somebody got real classical music one year, and I don't know how the hell we got to like Disney. It was a Disney field, like everybody wanted to do a Disney song all of a sudden. I was like, what the hell is we doing? But
Disney's where it's at. I actually started to watch anime.
Yo, I remember you were talking about that. You were talking about that a while back. You was getting into it.
I've been talking with Montel.
Yeah.
But you know, I had personal reason to start watching it, and then I just it's been another life-changing thing for me because I inadvertently have a more traditional Buddhist core. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of the anime is based on honor and integrity and doing the right thing. And so it's just so powerful for me because it's almost as if I'm being provided private lessons on how to better myself. Because again, my discipline and my motivators are different. So I am really trying to be this subservient type woman that will still stand toe to toe with you because, I can't be completely a pushover, but I'm just excited to see this new energy that I'm carrying. And I know that it's not yet complete yet, but
I see it. I told you. I seen so. I told you back when we first had the conversation. I see so much greatness in you. I told you that when we first had the conversation. I'm still saying now that I told you the change when you come back, it's gonna be a change, and I see it. I told you that when you come back to my show, it's gonna be a change, and I see the change. I try to. Y'all think I be lying when I say stuff, but anyway, hey, look, man, we finna get ready to wrap it up though, but where do you see yourself going in the next few years? Where does be podcasting, personal life, whatever? Where do you see yourself going in the next few years?
Okay. I live right now. I just want to be able to keep the roof, keep the lights, keep the food, and just keep being the best version of myself that I can be. I'm no longer trying to plan my future because that only really sets me up for disappointment if I don't meet those little particular goals. So if I wake up today and set my ambitions for today, then tomorrow I'll see that abundance. So, that's just kind of my belief right now.
Come on now. Look at you with a word. Look at you. Man. All right. So before we get on, later this season, I've been switching it up, and I want to play games with everybody. Because last season I did 5 different series at one time. So this right, so it's part of my game show. I'm gonna add my little game show to the end of my shows. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This game right for you, because we've been talking about love. It's finding your love language. What do you think your love language is?
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some questions if you don't mind. We're gonna see what they based off of this little test I got. What is your love languages? Okay. Okay. The first question is: I feel most love when my partner, you got 2 choices, offers comfort when I'm down, or cuddles with me on the couch.
Offers comfort.
Offers comfort. Okay. I feel most love when my partner has a meaningful conversation with me, surprise me with something I've always been wanting.
Meaningful conversation.
Okay. I feel most love when my partner shows interest in learning and growing, enjoys movies with me.
Growing.
I feel most love when my partner helps with house chores, let me vent when I'm stressed.
Let me vent.
I know you be going to hell off too. Anyway, I feel most love with my partner playfully tease me, holds my hand when we're out.
I like the tease.
All right, then, girl. I know what you really is. I ain't gonna say it all loud. Anyway,
keep it clean, sir. I'm a lady.
Yeah, but it's the tramp part. Anyway. I feel most love with my partner. Surprise me with my favorite treat. Helps me overcome my fears.
My treat. My fears are my own.
I got you. I told my wife now, she give me some chocolate, I'll be all right. I feel most love with my partner. Cooks a meal for me. Hugs me when I'm stressed. I already know.
Can he hug me while he cooks for me?
That's me. A lot. Hold on. I got to realize how many questions. There's a lot of damn questions. All right. I feel most love with my partner. I appreciate my intelligence. Takes a weekend trip with me.
Appreciate my intelligence.
I feel more love with my partner. Encourage me to open up or support my personal growth.
Support my growth.
Okay. I feel the most love with my partner. Makes me laugh with funny stories or joins me in my hobbies and interests.
I would want to hear his stories.
I can see you laughing at that. I can see that. I feel most love with my partner. Remembers important dates and surprise me or run errands with me.
Let's go do errands together.
No, I'm dead because I gotta go pick up some dirty drawers from somebody. I ain't doing all that. All right. So I feel most love with my partner. Plans a special date for us or validates my feelings in conversations.
Validate me.
Mm-hmm. I feel most love with my partner. Engage in intellectual debates or make me feel understood.
Let's debate.
Okay. I feel most love with my partner. Kisses me goodbye. I support my goals.
He better not ever kiss me goodbye. He better support my goals. We stuck together like glue. What the hell?
I got feel most love with my partner. Takes care of the household chores or share my passions for learning.
That question sucks. The chores.
First of all, I don't want to clean this damn house when I got to.
He doesn't have to share my passion. That's a little morbid, but okay. Go ahead. Next question.
Okay. I feel most love with my partner. Attends family events with me or plans a surprise party for me.
A party. A surprise party. Just make it just for the two of us, though. I don't want other people there. She says
she want to be surprised and spanked at the same damn time, y'all. I ain't gonna say it out loud.
Sir, but, I am a lady. Never do I discuss that out loud.
She don't discuss it. I'm discussing it. That's two different things. Anyway, I'm just playing with y'all, man. I won't play with y'all. I might just give you the result at the end because this is a lot. All right. Feel most love with my partner. Let me vent without offering solutions or compliments me.
Vent without solution.
That's my problem. I gotta give out like my own why. Feel most love with my partner. Gives me back massages. You're a lady now. Remember that part. Or picks out a book that suits my interests.
This test sucks.
I'm just reading it.
I would choose the massage.
Hey, look, man, look. All right, where's affirmation? That's what it is. That's what you are. Where's affirmation, okay? Because Lord knows, I ain't cracked halfway through the questions. All right, I ain't think it was that many. Hey, yo, sis,
you know what, man, those tests, though? Those tests are so fraudulent because you could take the test today and you're in a very good mood and you're going to get something. Take it Wednesday and you're in an upset mood, you're going to get something completely different. Those tests are so driven by your current present mood. It's sad that people don't recognize that, though. I mean, it's great to be a tool or whatnot, but
well, I look at it as a game. You know what I'm saying? Because you should know what you know what you are. You know what I'm saying? And You know the feeling that you get and what you give. So like I said, like nothing should tell you. Internet quiz ain't gonna tell you that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? I just do it because, like I said, I play these games, so I think it's fun. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal thing. So now listen here, sis. I'm gonna call you sis, T baby, Telitha, goddess. What's the new name? Thalia. Like whatever you want to call it. Thalia. Okay.
It's fine.
We're gonna close the show. We're gonna close the show. Let us right here, man. Where everybody can find you at, and where? Let me just shout out your social media.
You know, right now I have taken a little bit of a step back from social media as I redefine and recalibrate my process and goals. But I am on TikTok and Instagram under Goddess to a Demon. My YouTube is also under that name, Unhinged While Anchored, will be returning. I have show ideas in mind, completely different concept. I no longer want to get to know people. I'm now going to tell people what I see. So, just a little bit of a difference. I have a unique vision, and I can see people a way that others can't. So I don't want to focus on the content creator. I'm going to be focusing on the words that they use, and just call attention to that, so that way maybe we can bring a little bit of humanity back to some of these conversations, and maybe see some more people finding a space in which they can be comfortable with themselves without having to pretend for likes and views.
Got you. So I'm gonna say this right here for in the show.
Yeah, hold on. I will not be on YouTube. My shows will not be on YouTube. I might have clips on YouTube, but you will have to go and listen to the audio because they'll be shortened. I'm going to pay attention to people's time. But when I'm in front of you, you focus on me and not what I'm saying. So come hear what I've got to talk about. That's my plan.
All right, now, y'all heard that now. Y'all heard what she said now. Hey, but I'm gonna say this right before I end the show, because this week right here was all about giving flowers back to past guests and giving everybody the acknowledgement they need. I feel like I'll always give you your acknowledgement. Yo, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Happy. Wherever you stage you are in right now in your life, I'm happy for it. And I can and where you are now is not it's way better what I seen months ago. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you got to do to protect your peace, protect your peace. You hear me? Like really protect your peace. If that means stay away from social media, that means get out those chats. That means if you got to talk jump to some of them chicks that think they can run their mouth. I heard you. I be watching. Them chicks feel like they can run their mouth, man. You got to set them straight. Do what you got to do to protect your peace.
I'm under a different discipline, so I have to be on my best behavior.
Yeah, I seen, but look, just protect your peace. Don't let nobody come in and knock it down, because you came a long way and you still growing with it. So like I said, I'm gonna always support you. If I see something, see what you're doing, I'm gonna share it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you support like I always did. I'm gonna still do it. I haven't changed for that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ain't no problem. All right, so let me end this show like I end this show. Whew. All right. This is your little big brother, Eric G, man. I want to thank my good sis, T Baby. I'm going to call her T Baby. I told y'all that. I want to thank my good sis, T Baby. No, I don't call her a witch. Y'all, that's what she calls herself. I don't do that. Hey, yo, man. I want to shout out for being on the show today, man, and sharing her growth and sharing what she's been through and sharing what the update of her life. Man, yo, check out this show plus many more on all platforms. That's Random Thoughts with Eric G. Also, get on my YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I don't care what she said. I'm on YouTube. get them likes up for me. Get them viewers up. I need some subscriptions. Y'all, I got 2 kids to take care of. Come on, help me. But myself to go to college. But anyway, hey, look, man. But yo, check out this episode plus many more on all platforms. It's Random Thoughts with Eric G. Check out all my real Random Thoughts, which will be on TikTok. That's Random Thought with Eric G. Also find me on Instagram, Random Thoughts with Eric G. And find me on Facebook at Eric Green / The Green Rose Foundation, which is my organization. And y'all, I thank all y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for checking this out. The recorded version will be up probably the end of this week. And like I say, thank y'all all as always. And God bless you. Peace.